Hi guys, it's me again. So when I am not knee-deep in Asian dramas, I am surfing the World Wide Web for new sewing patterns. And along one of my adventures, I came across a website, mynotions.com, and they were selling patterns for $1 a piece. I was like, oh my goodness, $1? I needed to take a closer look. So I noticed they were selling these patterns called Neue Mode or Neue Mode. It's N-E-U-E-M-O-D-E. I'm not sure how you pronounce the new, but let's just go with new. This is what these patterns look like when you receive them. Okay, so this one is a quick and easy pattern. Now I had never heard of this pattern company. However, I was a bit curious, so I decided why not go ahead and place an order. After all, they were only $1. I mean, who can refuse $1 pattern, right? And on this website, if you purchase $35 worth of, I guess, anything, you get free shipping. So I went ahead and I placed an order. However, I could not find patterns $35 worth that I liked. So I purchased a few and I filled in the rest with, I think I purchased some scissors and a marking tool, a marking pen. So I thought, why not share these patterns with you, especially considering that they're not very popular online. I don't see any reviews, any comments, any photos. I don't see anybody talking about them. So I thought this was the perfect time to do that. So let's go ahead and see what's in these patterns. So they come in this clear plastic bag. As you can see here, you can see from the front, see this little peak here, it shows you what measurement you're looking at. So this one only has the bust measurement at the back. However, the thing about these patterns is you can find all the measurements, bust, hip, waist, on the pattern itself. So, you know, I guess you'd have to purchase your pattern based on what you see here. But when you're cutting it out, you can definitely find more information on the pattern. Now I have tried a few of these patterns and, well, let's just say hit and miss. I think I've had one successful make. I'm still waiting to put the buttons on it. It's a skirt. And the other two that I've tried, well, we won't even talk about that, but I will share it with you in another video. So this is all. It comes with this just a front cover picture to show you what the pattern is supposed to look like. Now these patterns, they do not come with seam allowances, so you have to add the seam allowances yourself, which, by the way, is a pain in the behind. I hope it's okay for me to say that, because I don't have any other way to explain it other than to say it's a pain in the behind, which is exactly what it is. Okay, having to add seam allowance to a pattern is extra work. Who wants to do that? But I purchased them, so you know, we're going to use them. Now these patterns, they actually tell you how much seam allowance you need to include. I'm trying to find it for you guys, but mark away, I can't find it on this one. So this particular one does not seem to have it. Anyway, pattern instructions come in this booklet form. And you can see here, it has some diagrams and It also has, you know, the words, and you can, this comes in what, I think 2 languages, 2 or 3 languages. So you have options. But these instructions are sparse, to say the least. It is sparse. If you are a new sewist, I would not recommend these patterns because they don't go too deep into the instructions. However, if you're, you know, well versed in sewing, these are perfect. Now, the pattern itself, it comes on it's a bit, it's not exactly tissue. It feels more like tracing paper. So I guess it's slightly better than the tissue. It's more durable than the tissue. Now you will find information on here such as pattern placement here and measurements. You see, you have all your additional measurements on here. But other than that, these are just regular patterns. Now what I have found though is it is true to the measurement. However, I have found that I probably would need to go a size down for the waist, because the waist in those that I have tried seem a bit large. So I think for the waist I would have gone a size down. But the hips seem to be okay. The bust seem to be okay. Although, you know, I haven't tried too many of them, so I can't give too many details, but this is a perfect opportunity for us to learn and grow together. So we will be working on some of these patterns together. So on my next video, I will share with you all the patterns that I bought from this pattern company. I'm sure you can tell that I am very new to YouTube, so I'm learning as I go. So if I figure out how to put the links to the various websites where you can obtain these patterns, I will go ahead and put it in the description bar below. Otherwise, you may find these patterns on mynotions.com, on newemode.com, and also the sewingplace.com. I haven't been able to find any PDF patterns. There was a website, I think it was the sewingplace.com. I think I saw there was somewhere where you could download PDFs, but I guess there were no patterns in there. I'm assuming it's for future reference. So you won't be able to get these patterns PDF as far as I know. But if you happen to have come across them and you know a little more about these, please share with me in the comments below. Okay, so see you next time. Bye.